I don't think there was any disconnect whatsoever. I think Triple H looked at this guy and knew that this guy was better than he ever was. And we can't have that. Like we absolutely positively cannot have that. I'm telling you, that's what it was, bro. There's no question in my mind. There is nobody that can look at this guy and his wife and not equate it to money.
Agreed.
Unless there is an ulterior motive. That's the only freaking way. And bro, I'll tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I talked to Kross today, and
we also have, unfortunately, bad news with Raven. He has Parkinson's disease, according to what I'm being told here. I know that you work with Raven quite a bit. You worked with him in WCW. You worked with him in TNA.
I don't think I ever worked with him at. He was gone from WCW when I went there. I just worked with him at TNA and WWE. I actually worked with him. Johnny Polo.
Oh yeah, that's right, Johnny Polo. That's right. Yeah. WCW. Yeah, he was only there for a hiccup.
Yeah.
And yeah, he had that meeting. He was a part of that meeting with Bischoff. And kudos to him for standing up for himself too. Man. Yeah. He's like, hey, anybody wants to go ahead. And from what the stories are, Raven was the only one who got up and left. So kudos to him for that, man. So, did you ever work with Raven in the partnership between ECW and WWE?
No. I worked with Raven mostly at TNA.
Okay. How much did you know about Raven as a character before you worked with him in TNA?
I knew about him as a character in WCW. I knew about it. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. Did you know if any of his ECW?
Yeah, I knew a little of the stuff. You know, him and Sandman and doing all that stuff. I knew a little of the stuff, but I mean, I didn't see much of it, but I knew of it. Yeah.
So when you're writing for someone like a Raven in TNA, how much do you go back and study this character before you start writing for it?
I don't at all.
You don't? Okay.
No, I just really get with him and pick his brain and understand like what he's all about, you know? And I let him give me creative of what he sees and what he'd like to do.
And Raven, working with him, I imagine, is very creative.
Oh God, yeah. And bro, that's the problem too, bro. Honestly, he's too creative. Like he would go so deep. Like I knew the normal person would not get it. I knew they would, because he was brilliant. I mean, he really was. He had a brilliant mind, and to him, a storyline is just a storyline, but it's not. I mean, there's so many layers and there's so many levels. Bro, that's where, you know, a lot of times he pitched Vince McMahon, and that's where he fell short. It was over Vince's head. I mean, no question about it. Vince didn't understand it. That's what a deep thinker Raven was.
I wonder why Raven never was brought into the WWE, you know, from a creative standpoint, as far as being a writer.
That's why, bro. That's exactly why.
I can see that, but man, just think about Raven booking for Bray Wyatt.
But bro, you see the level of creative we get.
Sure.
Are you kidding? Can you imagine Raven sitting in a room with these people? Can you imagine Raven's going to sit in a room with Ed Koskey? Like, come on, man. Like, no way. Like, no way in the world. Like, no way, bro.
I think he'd probably get very frustrated, honestly.
Oh God, forget it, bro.
Especially if they're having a conversation about Bray Wyatt, and they're like, "Yeah, I think we're just gonna put Seth over him and do a rematch in the next PLE."
Oh God. What? I remember him. He wanted to do like the 7 Deadly Sins gimmick. Bro, he wrote it all out and he gave it to me. Brother, it was like a manuscript. No, bro, this is a movie. You literally just wrote a movie. And as I'm reading through this, I'm like, bro, the average fan will not understand this. Like, this is it's on another level. That was the problem. Bro, Raven was very, very Bray Wyatt. Having never met Bray, bro, I guarantee you he went through something very, very, very similar, bro. When you're writing at such a deep level with freaking simpletons, bro, you don't look at Kross. Yep. You don't stand a chance, bro. If it's not black and white, you don't stand a chance.
Yeah. Did you look at the interview with him and Chris Van Vliet?
Raven or Kross?
Kross.
I did not.
Okay, yeah, I haven't yet. I will, because people want us to talk about that. I'm just wondering. But you did see the one with him and Ariel Helwani?
Maybe highlights, not the whole thing.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. From those highlights or what you've heard from Kross or what you've seen from Kross post WWE, what do you think? Where do you think the disconnect came between him and the company to not renew his contract? I know
I don't think there was any disconnect whatsoever. I think Triple H looked at this guy and knew that this guy was better than he ever was. And we can't have that. Like, we absolutely positively cannot have that. I'm telling you, that's what it was, bro. There's no question in my mind. There is nobody that can look at this guy and his wife and not equate it to money.
Agreed.
Unless there is an ulterior motive. That's the only freaking way. And bro, I'll tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I talked to Kross today, and bro, he's getting project offers, like Hollywood, movies, television. He's reading, reading for people, auditioning, which I knew would happen. Bro, you and I sat on this show 1,000 times and said he's too good for the WWE, 1,000,000 times. And now he's out there and he's already, reading for parts and, talking to, high level people because they see his talent.
Of course.
So It's one of two things. You're going to sit there and tell me Triple H didn't see his talent. If Triple H didn't see Karrion Kross's talent, brother, he needs to find another job. He should not be in the wrestling business.
A lot of the conversation came through, and he was talking about this in Ariel Helwani, and there was discussions that he was talking about this when Chris Van Vliet interviewed him as well. They just kind of dismissed, in a way, Scarlett when it came to contract offers. They said we'll just get to her. We'll get to her later, and it's like she was a competitor. She wrestled years for several years before becoming a valet. Why didn't they utilize her in the way that she should have been utilized?
Because that's a direct insult towards him. That's a direct shot at him, bro. Absolutely, 1,000%.
Oh man.
Yeah.
If you got money on the table and you're getting diminished ratings, like record low ratings, why wouldn't you use the talent that you have that's under contract to build the company up?
Because you don't want anybody to be bigger than you are. That's why. And that's ridiculous, bro. That is freaking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Even if it's causing your company as a whole to tank.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep. That's the wrestling ego, Chris.
Really?
It's real, man. And when you talk to regular people about it, they think you're crazy. No, bro, that's it. That's the ego.